Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 9:30, just got out of the shower, made a quick coffee. I'll give you guys a quick recap on last week, how it was, and then the quick plan for today. So as far as last week goes, it was busy because the holidays were kind of ended, but wasn't too busy because it was still New Year's on the 1st. But it was a very productive week. We signed a new client, another client re-signed, and we're kind of just still prepping for this week because we think this week is going to be very, very busy. It's a catch-up call week this week, which means we have catch-up calls with all of our client accounts. So Luca, Angel, Parker, the ad specialist, they have, catch-up calls with other clients, which is going to be busy. Everyone's going to be fired up, excited for the new year. So we got that ahead. And then we also have 2 potential re-signs for next week. So we got to work those clients and see where they're at, what their plan is for 2025. Hopefully we can re-sign them as well. We're starting off the year at 100% retention rate right now. It is only January 5th, but that is still technically something we could say. But overall, last week was good because we took some sales calls. So I got kind of back into the groove of taking the calls. As you guys probably saw, if you do follow the Instagram, we posted a story to hire a full-time sales rep. So that was good. Posted that story. Already had a couple interviews. We have interviews going till the January 10th. So by the time you guys are watching this, that's already going to be done. That position will be filled. But yeah, that's super, super exciting. First time ever going to have someone actually full-time, hopefully doing the sales process. It'll take roughly around 3 weeks to train them, get them up to speed. So the plan is to train them for all of January, and then essentially hopefully they can start full-time in February, taking 5, 6, 7 sales calls a day. That'll be awesome. And yeah, that's kind of what that week looked like on the 1st. Nothing was going on. I maybe had one call, but just did a lot of work on the business. And we're really excited now for this next week is going to feel like an actual full work week because my calendar's fully booked out. The outreach was done. We got catch-up calls, kickoff meetings, re-sign calls. So it's going to be really busy. A lot of people are going to be excited and fired up. Next week's vlog will be very, very exciting to see what we did, how many clients we signed, stuff like that. Now, as far as the plan for today, actually in like 20 minutes, I have a call with the potential sales rep. It's actually a good friend of mine, Shane. Shout out Shane if you do watch this. Super excited to chat with him. He's a great guy. He's already been doing sales, another business for like 2 years, I think now, full time. So he knows everything about sales and what to do, how to do it from an actual sales perspective. I'm sure it'll be for him more so just learning about our product, our service, the real estate niche in general. But yeah, hopefully he's interested. I'm sure there's a lot of decision making he'll have to do, but regardless, he'll have some time to think about it. We have a bunch of other calls with other great candidates as well that are super knowledgeable about our space, what we're doing. So I'll have some stuff to think about as far as that goes. But yeah, other than that, let's jump into this interview call. And then for the rest of the day, I have to script out more content videos to shoot today. So I actually got to shoot 2 other YouTube videos, 3 reels, and then we're going to go hit the gym as per usual. And we'll kind of just figure out what we're doing for the rest of the day. What?
I said you were sledding yesterday?
Yeah, it was a grind. Oh, it was fun though. Yeah, it's super fun going through the trails. We went out to, have you ever been to like the zone out in Gooley?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went out there, drank there. There was like live music and shit. It was fun.
Jeez, big fella. What a weekend.
Okay, we just jumped out of that interview with Shane. It went absolutely amazing as I expected. Basically gonna wait to hear back from him and his thoughts. We have other calls till January 10th, so we'll take those as they go. But now it is time to film all this content for next week, send it off to the editors, and then also send off the ideas to the thumbnail designer. So yeah, here's a time lapse of me filming myself, filming content, and then we'll see what we got planned for the rest of the day. We just finished filming content as per usual on Sunday, sent it off to the editor, the thumbnail designer. Now, making some breakfast. Usually eat the same thing, 4 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and then we're going to get after the rest of the day. I don't know what we have in the schedule, but I think I have one more call, and then we're probably going to go to the cafe I usually go to. It's called Main Street. Since I work from home every single day of my life, on the weekends when I have to do similar work, I prefer to go out because I don't get that luxury of being able to go out and take calls. So when I do have to do the exact same work, I prefer to go to a cafe, Starbucks, or some local. and work from there. Let's cook this breakfast and eat because it's 1:30 p.m. and I still haven't eaten shit. Hopefully enjoyed that epic cooking montage. Let's eat this breakfast and then go to the cafe. Welcome back to another episode of Carter's Car Talk. Episode 2, if you watched the first weekly vlog. I'm gonna be doing these car talk episodes, and today's gonna be a short one because I'm going to a cafe, country style cafe. It's about 5 minutes away from my house. So we are gonna be talking about scaling. That's what it was. And what it takes to scale, and what usually has to happen is a very good saying called more, better, new. And I'm still in the more, better, new stage. And essentially what that means, and I might be butchering this, but in order to scale to the next level, most of the time you have to do stuff, you have to do either more of what you're currently doing, you have to do new stuff, or you have to do things better. So to break that down a little bit, it's like if you're running paid ads, okay, you just have to do more paid ads. You have to increase your budget. You're running $100 a day, you gotta start running it at $250 a day, $500 a day, $700 a day, whatever that looks like. That's just doing more of what you're already doing. Better, just doing everything you're doing better. Better service delivery so you can increase your retention rate. Run better paid ads so you can get better conversions. Have better sales calls so you can increase your close rate. Just do what you're doing and just doing it better. And then obviously there's new. So you're not running paid ads, well now you need to start running paid ads. So that's brand new. You're doing 2 call closes, well you need to start doing 1 call closes because you'll increase your conversion rate. You're not doing cold calling, well you need to start doing cold calling. So it's doing stuff that's new that you haven't really been doing before. So for us trying to get to the 7-figure mark, whatever that looks like, we're in all 3 of those. We have to do more of things that we're currently doing. We have to do some stuff better, and we have to increase some new stuff. So having the new paid ads running, a new service in 2025, we're in all 3 of those stages essentially. And it's definitely a grind because even doing the new stuff, it feels like you're borderline building a new business. Like for me, hiring a new sales rep, like that's new. I gotta train a full-time sales rep. I've been the only one doing sales. That's all new. I think what's really fun is when you get to a point when you're just doing more and better. So just constantly adding to your service, making it better, making your sales calls better, making your video ads better, doing all this stuff just better is not, you're not developing anything new. You don't need a new department. You don't need to hire a new sales rep. You don't need to do any of that stuff. So just doing things better and doing more of what you're already doing. If you're running paid ads at $200 a day, you do $400 a day, you do $500 a day. You're taking 100 sales calls a month. You're trying to get to 150, you're trying to get to 200. You're just doing more of what you're already doing because it's already working very, very well. When you get to a certain point, I think when you're at the 7-figure and you're trying to go from 2 million to 5 million, I think you just have to do what you're already doing, just do it better and do more of it. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. It's new levels, new devils. To go from 700K to 1.5 million, you gotta add all this new stuff. To go from 0 to $500,000, you don't really even have to run paid ads. Like you can just strictly get by cold outreach for the most part. So yeah, that's episode 2, talking about scaling, what it takes to scale, wherever you're at or whatever you're trying to get to. As soon as you hit that goal and you go to the next one, it's just gonna be completely new shit that you have to learn, and it's gonna feel like you're doing stuff forever and nothing's happening. Like we've been implementing new stuff, trying to get to this next goal that we have for the last like half a year, and we still haven't seen it, but we know that all this work we're doing compounds, and eventually we're gonna have that breakthrough month, and then this goal is gonna become the next normal. So I'm just about to pull up to the cafe here. The plan is that I'm probably gonna work for like roughly 3 hours, and then once I'm done grinding all this work out here, doing a bunch of outreach, answering emails, messages, probably do some work on the biz, I'm gonna go home, eat some dinner, watch some football. Playoffs is next week, so the games are huge. And then after that, I think I'm gonna jump on a call with Parker to recap plan for the week. So yeah, let's just get through this 3-hour cafe session. It's been already 3 hours. It is now 4:30. Just wrapping up some work here. I got dinner at 5:30 at home, so I'm gonna grind for another hour here. They got the games at this cafe, so it's actually pretty nice. But I'm gonna grind for the next hour, and then let's get home for dinner. Okay, it is 9:30. I'm just about to transfer over all this footage for today and send it over to the editors and wrap this video up. Basically, I got home from Country Style. We ate dinner, had pasta, and then after that, I just chilled out, watched some football for the next like 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Now I'm about to just do this, find a little bit of work here, and then go upstairs, grab a snack, go to bed, and wake up at 6:30. Busy, busy, busy week ahead. We had a great first start of the year, first week of the year, kickoff meetings, Resign, so super happy with the start. Feeling really organized and dialed in. We've already got a bunch of stuff in the works, so super excited for this week coming up. I'm gonna be very busy, a lot of sales calls lined up. Like I said, a lot of resigns. Next week's vlog is gonna be crazy as far as the recap goes. Hopefully manifesting right now, very good week. Our last week was even very good just from a revenue perspective, so super excited for next week. But yeah, comment down below if you guys like this video. If you guys are starting off the new year with big goals ahead, manifest, and hopefully you can look back at this year and be like, that was my breakthrough year. That was, 2025 is going to be the year to remember. It's got a good ring to it, so make this your year, make this the year to look back to and remember. Every business person has those years where like, yeah, that was the year everything changed for me. So this is 2025 is gonna be our year. Hopefully it's your year too. But like, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video or next week's vlog. Peace.